Okay, say it again. Say it again.
Bulga, your boy in the building, man. Word.
Yo, appreciate you jumping on the low theory, bro.
All day, man. You already know we been supposed to do this, so we gotta make it happen.
Absolutely, absolutely, man. I was sitting on the live rambling, but I told the people, listen, do not get discouraged. My man is gonna be jumping in the live, and we're gonna get it cracking.
Yeah, you know what's so crazy because on my phone, y'all hit B up like, damn, B was going on because I didn't see it, but I saw it.
Okay. Yo, before we begin, two things.
Yes, sir.
So one is that this is the low theory. The low theory is a live interview series. We chop it up for about 20 to 30 minutes, right? The common theme is music.
Yeah.
The other thing is, I don't know if you remember, bro, but I used to run X squared on Newberry Street.
Oh, yes.
And you used to come through, rest in peace, your brother, but you used to come through with rock a lot.
Absolutely. And yeah,
Yeah.
we actually brought Ross to that spot a few times.
Yes.
Was even on Maybach. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Ross was in there with rocking him before Mass Pike. I remember that day. You know, we Newberry frequenters. You know what I mean?
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Absolutely. Now,
Now,
I was that's the conversation I want to have because people might be thinking like, oh, he just got signed. This might be a new relationship, but nah, like you really brought Rick Ross to my store on Newberry Street, to the store I was working at, and this had to be like 2010, bro.
absolutely.
You know?
Yeah, man. For the people that don't know, I had a relationship with Ross for years now. You know what I'm saying? So this was something, the Maybach deal was something that's been in cultivation for years.
Mhm. Yeah, exactly. And not only that, for those who are not familiar with you, you've been grinding in the music industry for a long time, bro. It's coming out of Massachusetts, you've been really putting in your work. And correct me if I'm wrong, weren't you signed to a major before?
Absolutely. I was signed to Sony Epic when I was a teenager.
Hmm.
The Smoke Did It days, you know.
Yes.
And a lot of people, I've been doing this a long time, kind of like similar to Bow Wow and Soldier Boy, but maybe a few years older when I was on Epic, you know what I mean? When I got signed to Smoke Did It record, that I was kind of, you know what I'm saying? It was just like we were swimming in the clothes. If you go back, like a Soldier Boy or Bow Wow video, you know what I'm saying? So like
Right.
young kids, we was teenager, and I was blessed enough, you know what I'm saying? I was a part of a label at the time, 18 Entertainment, and then with a group from Boston named Russia, we charted the billboards 2 weeks in a row. You know what I'm saying? As kids with a project we put out together, Russia Fast Life compilation. And we end up charting the billboards 2 weeks in a row. And that got the attention of a lot of labels. You
Mm.
know, Sony Epic was one of the labels of the attention we got.
I remember that. I remember that vividly. I remember particularly a certain line that I was like, yo, this dude is a beast. You said, I put a quarter to your back. No, I put yeah, something like, like an eagle. What do you say? What do you say?
I put the eagle on your back like a quarter.
Come on, man. Like early on, you had bars, bro. And I was like, okay, this guy's a problem right here.
Absolutely. And that was the part of me getting signed, you know what I'm saying? Because that's how I knew I had something as a kid. Because, a lot of my bars, I would never meet kids my age that was spitting like I was spitting back then. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
So that's how I knew I had a talent and I had a gift from God
absolutely. Shout out DJ Foreign in the building. I see him.
See them flags, you already know. Shout out to my dog Foreign. Definitely.
Word. Now, like we mentioned in the beginning, I met Rick Ross personally through you way back. You guys had this relationship. You
Definitely.
you have a single out, but listen, this is not the first time that you've actually done a record with Ross. You did a record with him back in 2010 with Mass Pike. Talk to us about that. where you were like, what'd you say? He said, the coupe got an Amber Alert, the roof missing. Come
Yeah,
on, man. I'm following your movement.
you doing low, man. You doing your homework, man. You know what I'm saying? You dipping into them bars and yeah, that at the time, that was special to me. Cause to be able to get on the record with Ross, you know what I'm saying? I had the pleasure, to be on the record with him at the time. He was already on his way to GOAT status, vocal
Mm-hmm.
status.
Mm-hmm.
To be able to share a record with him and Mass Pike on the hook at the time, that was special. And then we end up getting French on it. French end up hopping on it down the
Oh,
road.
word.
Yeah, so that was a dope record, you know what I'm saying? And that definitely was a blessing. So I knew I had to do my thing. So I had, with me, when I get on records like that, it's like the playoffs for me. So I gotta make sure every bar is fire. You know what I'm saying? I try to
Right.
make sure every bar is something that's gonna resonate and stick with the people.
100%, man. We're here to talk about the new music, though. Water Whipping. It's
Mm.
you featuring Rick Ross. Okay. The beat is sampling Black Rob's Whoa, rest in peace. But I
Yeah,
heard that beat originally, it's not the original beat. Talk to me about that process.
yeah, man. Actually, for Water Whipping, I had another beat. It was over another beat at the time. And you know, I have a producer, a team of producers, my man B Don that I work with out of Atlanta, you know what I'm saying, called GGG Almighty. And they a hot team. They work with everybody from Andre 3000, Slab, Ross, everybody. You feel me?
Okay.
So,
Okay.
one of the things that, happened was sometimes I send them records, see what they got a good ear to see what they hearing at the time. So, Water Whipping was complete. We had shot the video and everything, but I still, something in me told me like, yo, send this to them and see if they hear something that you don't hear. So I remember I was actually in Florida at the time. You know what I'm saying? I was with my family, we was on vacation and shit, and it was crazy because I heard the beat. They sent it to me, and I was like, yo, that shit's hard. And they wanted to put it in a certain part, but I was like, nah, we gotta run with this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta hear this shit with the whole song. And the next time I heard it, it was the whole song. And I went crazy immediately. But ultimately, it wasn't even about what I thought because I knew I had to run it past Rose and see
Mm.
about it. You know what I'm saying? Because he's on the record. So once you do a record with somebody, it's like both of your records, even though it's yours. You always want to respect the other person's opinion, right? So when he heard it and he went crazy over it, I knew that was it. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. The record's crazy, man. So
Bro,
yeah, and you got the cameos in the video. If you guys haven't seen it yet, go to YouTube, check it out, man. Noriega pops up, the food god pops up. It's good.
yeah, man. It's like, everybody always talk about Fat Joe and Noriega being in the video, but we got Jonathan, Kim Kardashian, one of her best friends, the fool. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? And so that was special.
Right, right. It's a unique feature, but it's dope though.
Because you don't see him interacting like that, you know what I'm saying, in the hip hop videos or anything like that. So it was definitely a blessing to have my man Jonathan in the video.
Absolutely, man. I was gonna say something. You know, and I said this earlier before you jumped on. So a lot of people in this live right now, they follow Rick Ross personally. And Rick Ross is the type of guy that, when he goes on his stories, he motivates people. He really like uplifts you. He makes you feel like, I gotta get shit done. Um, when you were signing that deal to Maybach Music, did it come with a franchise to to Wingstop?
Absolutely. That's the
Oh,
thing.
word?
Yeah,
Seriously?
but it's something that you got to work towards,
Oh,
something that just happened overnight, you know what I'm saying? But definitely like Ross is adorning me with so much game. And the other side, the business side of it, the other aspect of the business besides the music business, he's also giving me game on top of game for that. So he prepared me for the life after the rap game as well. So
yes.
that's, you know, a blessing when you in acquaintance with somebody like Rick Ross, you know what I mean, that has the knowledge that he has when it comes to the business world.
Smart business guy. I love listening to him, you know, during his interviews. I mean, seriously, it motivates me, man. So I'm sure now that you're officially part of the team, you're getting that knowledge. This is bigger than rap at this point, man.
A new wing stop in Boston right now.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I hope you're a part of it.
Absolutely.
Word, word. Now, the new album, 100 million ain't enough. For most people, 100 million is definitely enough.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, for you, there's no glass ceiling. It just keeps going. You're saying 100 million ain't enough. Let's go to 1 billion. Talk to me about this album. Is it complete? Is there features? Who's the producers? Let's go.
Well, you know, the meat and potatoes of the record is basically done. You know, we just got to add the vegetables. That's where we at right now. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we whipping that up. It's ready. And we're going to make sure that we prepare a classic for the people because it's been a while since they heard a full project from Bolger. So, you know, we got to make sure every record is like the rap Thriller. Every be a single. You know what I'm saying? And that's how we carrying that. So, you know, the majority of the album is done. But, you know, we just fine tuning everything. As far as the features, you know, we got some of the Maybach camp on there, Ross, of course. You know what I'm saying? And after that, we still building on the features. We got a few major things in the works, but we're not going to talk about them until they sign, sealed, and delivered.
I was gonna say that, man, especially being signed to them now. You know, can we expect something from Wale, Meek Mill? But you know, you don't have to. You don't have. Let's let it linger. Let's let it simmer a little bit.
And you know, with me, one thing about me, man, the element of surprise is everything. So
I
I like,
like that.
yeah.
I like that. Let me ask you this question because sometimes I sprinkle in some random questions.
Mm-hmm.
Um, what do these artists have in common? You ready?
I'm ready.
Dr. Dre, 50 Cent, Snoop, and Smoke Bulga.
Yeah, that's a good one.
What do they have in common?
Mm. That's a good one. You got it.
Well, let me tell you, man. These are
Mm-hmm.
elite names.
Absolutely.
They're all
Oh,
left. They're all left-handed.
oh man, see, that right there. Look, I like that. I like that. Yeah. You know who else did? Rick
Who?
Ross,
Oh, word.
Jay-Z.
I heard Jay-Z's left-handed. I don't know if it's true or not, but I heard about that.
True. It's definitely true. Yeah.
Man, yo,
That's
the left-handed squad. What'd you say?
fire. That's fire. I like, and I'm a lefty. Because yo, I take pride in being a lefty. You know what I'm saying? Because being a left-handed kid, we had to use the green scissors. We had to use everybody else. So, you know, pride in being a lefty. Definitely.
True indeed, man. A lot of talented artists are lefty. Now, another question, because you know you're down with Rick Ross. You've been to the Promised Land. I heard the Promised Land is just as big as Roxbury. Is that true?
Man, yeah, man. I mean, you can fit parts of Roxbury in there. Definitely. You know, down Dudley is where where the Arabian horses live. That's real language, you know. Well, Nubian Square now, you can fit Nubian Square right there with the horses.
True.
Real.
Now, obviously, I'm being sarcastic, but yo,
Yeah, but
the estate is huge, huh?
parts of Roxbury, like down Dudley, is like, yeah, definitely.
When you first went there, like, what was your reaction like?
Man, if I could use any words, inspired,
Mm.
mesmerized. The main thing that got me is like the fire statues that go all night. He has these fire statues that's right near the crib, and they just, you know, like some real ancient,
So you're saying like
on
around the house?
no on the sides of the crib, like pillars on the top of the crib with fire come out at the night, real fire. It's crazy.
Yo, that's
Different,
crazy.
different.
And you're right. It's especially for people coming from where we're coming from, looking at something like that is a true inspiration and it's a motivation.
Absolutely,
You
absolutely. You know, coming from, like you said, coming from Boston, you know what I'm saying, and to see somebody do that musically is incredible. You know what I'm saying? And
Mhm.
you walk in the crib and the big eagle you just catch your eye.
Right.
Staircase, the double staircase, and when I got signed, it was around this time, and he had the big tree up that take about
Oh,
foot up.
that's
Yeah,
crazy. Yeah,
movie,
that tree's crazy.
movie, movie.
Absolute movie.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, you know, let's revert back just a little bit. Because there's gonna be some people on here right now who are trying to make it in the rap world, and you've been on your grind for a long time, and you put in the work. What do you feel are some difficulties coming out of Massachusetts, and how can we solve these problems?
A lot to me, it's just standing the test of time. You know what I'm saying? Because coming from Boston, I feel like if the rap game is a marathon, you know what I'm saying? For us, it's like a triathlon with the marathon, right?
Mm.
Obstacles just to get to the marathon race. So I feel like, something for somebody else that might take years, it might take us double that,
But
because
why is that though? And how can we solve that?
It's really, when it comes to the music, like the rap game, the R&B world is kind of different. You got New Edition, New Kids on the Block. But when it comes to the rap game, we got people like LG that got platinum records, classic records. But that was kind of long ago. So right now, we really don't have nobody that really blazed the trails for us and a blueprint to follow. You know what I'm saying? So everybody
Mm.
like crash and burn throughout the years. But through my time, I've been able to learn and been able to help other artists as well through my learnings and things that I've learned along the time, grinding out here in the rap game.
Do you
That,
feel do you feel like do you feel like Boston artists just need to be more supportive of each other?
yeah, that's definitely something that needs to happen soon. We need to come together and do more records together, like Atlanta artists. Everybody don't have to get along and like each other, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like on a team, a professional team, you wouldn't know if they wasn't getting along. Sometimes it leaks into the press, but they still play on the court together to win the championship. So that's
Hmm.
how I feel.
No, that's true. That's true. Especially now, like, for someone who's been in tap with the music for so long, I feel like now, though, particularly, there's a lot of big acts coming out of Massachusetts, which is a great thing, but it wasn't like that for a while.
Absolutely. That's why I feel like we at the point where we got the best team on the court in a long time.
Definitely. Definitely. Yo, salute to B. B said that basically we need more support and more businesses. I agree with that. Shout out to Cliff Notes.
Yeah,
Yo,
shout out to that's on the live with us.
yeah, everybody. What do you? I got a couple more questions before we end this, but what do you want to say to the people right now on the live, man? Go ahead and scroll through. Say what up. These are your fans, man.
I seen somebody saying about my man Groovy Lou was up here, looking for Boja. I seen you pin it. Yeah, man. Shout out to my man Groovy Lou. We got a lot of big things on the way.
Word. Word. So
I want to tell the people, everybody tapped in, thank you for your continued support. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I ain't going to let y'all down. I'm going to keep that flag high in the sky, and I'm going to plant that motherfucker right at the top of the mountain. Real,
let's go.
you know what I mean?
Let's
Definitely.
go. Now, outside of the camp, outside of the Maybach music, kind of like bucket list wise, who are some artists that you would love to feature with?
Hmm. Good question. Oh, man. For me, you know, I would love to work with Drake, Jay-Z, you know, the greats. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, I feel like everything else is going to happen organically with these artists that's in the game once they get a load of Boja. You know what I'm saying? No homo, but yeah, once they get a load of this, what we doing, it's going to be easy. You know?
Listen, we're saying it. It's in the air. Smoke Bulga featuring Drake.
Yeah,
Jeez.
that's coming because you got to look at that. That's 1 degree of separation for me with Rose. So,
I was just gonna say that. Ross has a good relationship with him, man.
so that's not
Everybody,
me too far away, and you know,
yeah, and it would be an amazing record. It would be an amazing record.
that shit
Um,
gonna be an amazing record.
hell yeah,
You
hell
know,
yeah, yo. Oh man, so that's it, man. Like I said, we keep it short, sweet, and concise. Um, let everybody know where they can follow you. Respectively, too, I didn't even tap on the DG Collective because we come from that fashion world. But if you want to talk about the fashion game and tell people where they can cop the merch, man.
man, you know, like this hoodie right here I have on right now. You know, that's DG Collective. You know what I'm saying? You know, this hat I got on right now, that's that infamous, famous crack hat. You know what I'm saying? And you can pick up everything, tap in with the Instagram page, DG Collectives. You know what I'm saying? And you can follow me on Smoke Bulga DG on Instagram as well.
Word,
That,
yo, what you doing? Is that's cut and sew?
yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? We doing a lot of custom work, one of ones. You feel me?
One of ones. No basic screen prints. You actually like
Yeah, no,
put in.
we tapped in. We do a little bit of everything, but the main thing is taking this shit from scratch and building something that no one else has. So when you have something from DG Collective, it's special. You know what I'm saying? Most of the time, it's a one of one. Nobody else gonna have it. You know, most of the time when I go out, I'm the only one in there with what I got on. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to be mannequin fresh. You know, I shop in Saks as well. All of these stores I frequent, but I take pride. You know what I mean? In having my own shit on and being fresher than everybody else in the party.
You always been like that, man. You always been like that.
I mean, bro, so
I think when you pulled up when I was rocking with you, you pulled up early in the E class coupe. You always had something fresh on.
yeah, I think that what color was it? I
I'm
had a
not I'm not sure. I know it was a Benz of some sort, man.
yeah, I had maybe it was the my joint we used to call a push pop. Goldie, man. I had the gold, yeah, I think it was a CLK with a whole
Yes.
go down on the big wheels, you know what I'm saying? On the big 20s, on the chromes, man.
Yep.
Then
Yep.
the white with the red seats on the 22s on the white wheels. So definitely, man. It
What
was
you
either
dri-
one, I mean,
what are you driving now? Okay, we keep it low.
you know what I mean? Suspect, you know what I
Word
mean?
up. Word up. Listen, yo, Smoke, seriously, man, I appreciate you chopping it up with me. I'm really excited for
Yo,
you.
bro, this is a dope interview, man. You know what I'm saying? You asked me some questions and you said some things people never knew, you know, as far as me being a lefty. I like that. I like that.
Absolutely, man. I mean, come on, we're both from the city, man. We got history. So I had to
Definitely.
do it, man. And I'm serious. Go ahead.
Hard.
Sorry.
That beat dad had. That Red Sox that dad had. That's hard.
You already know.
Fuck with it.
I'm really excited to see what happens with the album. I want to hear it. I want to see new music videos. I'm just trying to see you elevate, man, and I'm excited, bro. I'm really excited.
You know, a lot of people been asking for new music, but for the rest of 2021, we finishing off with this water whipping. And then we're gonna make 100 million ain't enough real special for the people. You know what I'm saying? Top of the year. Then we got more videos, more songs, more features coming at the top of the year. So everybody just be ready.
Yes, yes. Be ready, guys. Make sure you're following him. Make sure you subscribe to his YouTube channel. Check out the video. Stream all his music, and let's
See?
go, man. We got to. If anything, we got to support each other. So,
Absolutely. Absolutely.
all right, Smoke, man. I'm gonna let you enjoy the rest of your Thursday evening. Again, thank you for jumping on the platform, bro. And listen, when the album drops, circle
We
back.
we gonna double back. We doubling back and we're gonna make it special.
Word up, bro. Take care, bro.
All right, brother. Love.
Peace.
Easy.